So, guys, today we're going to be talking about Idris Okonaye, popularly known as Bobrisky. Excuse me, guys, there's this protest that have been going on in the street of Nigeria, about Bobrisky. I really have something to say about this, and if you also have something to say about this, or you do not accept to what I have to say about this, the comment section is right down below. Go there and drop your comment about what you think. But I'm going to be talking about what I think about the whole thing. So I'm going to be dropping some seconds clips about this whole thing, so you will really understand what I'm talking about. And I want you guys to just have a sense of like, okay, even if you're not there, we understand what is happening there in Nigeria. So I'm going to be dropping a clip in just some seconds. I don't really want a copyright strike or a copyright takedown or copyright claim on my channel, so I'm just going to be dropping this for a few seconds right now.
Ambassador Saraige, Sokubo Saraige, have stood up against the activities of one Idris calling himself Bobrisky. We have gathered here today from far and near, all over the country, to address this World Press Conference. The World Press Conference is premised on the activities of Idris, and we are here to call on all the authorities, the Inspector General of Police, National Assembly, the National Commission for Art and Culture, and all other related agencies to please stand upright. We have actually acknowledged the effort of the IGP and the DG and the management of National Commission for Art and Culture. But we are now standing as young persons, holding our future into our hands, that we henceforth from now, we do not want to hear anything about Bobrisky. The cultural intonation of what he is doing is actually affecting our brothers and sisters. So we are here to read this press conference to the hearing of our Nigerians and the young persons who gave us their vote as executives of the National Youth Council of Nigeria. Gentlemen of the press, the National Youth Council of Nigeria, under the leadership of Comrade Sokubo Saraige Sokubo, with the support of the entire Nigerian youth, condemns in its totality the activities of one Ogunleye Idris Olanrewaju, popularly known as Bobrisky, and his likes, engaging in lesbianism, gay, bisexual, transgender, LGBT. The National Youth Council of Nigeria describes the LGBT as ungodly, unhealthy, and disgusting. Noting that what Bobrisky and his life are promoting is completely against the moral, cultural, and spiritual value of our dear country. Our laws as a nation also frown at all these activities in Nigeria, and we call on the IGP to look into it very squarely. It is a well-known fact that Bobrisky and some others who have for a while been promoting this despicable act in Nigeria via social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and others. The implication of this, if it is left unchecked by many of our young persons and the elderly, can unknowingly get to be part of this ungodly act. If it is not checked, our people can unknowingly be part of doing what Bobrisky is into. While we urge our parents to continue to monitor their words and guards, they should also inculcate in them good morals and value and religious purposes of our country. They should also be mindful of their children's friends online and even at home. Consequently, today, 18th of September 2019, we hereby gathered here to declare Bobrisky as persona non grata in all the 36 states of Nigeria, including the Federal Capital Territory. Yes, sir. Because he's actually a man, not a woman. For the interest of Nigeria, we call on ever-conscious and ready combatant Nigerian youth and comrades of like mind without fear or favor to kick out Bobrisky and his likes wherever across the country they see them, and place a ban on LGBT in every corner of our dear nation.
As you guys have seen that, to me, my honest opinion about this is that I think it is really too late for them to stop Bobrisky. I think so. Because it didn't start today. It started these things like some years back, and nobody is talking about this. People are busy, promoting him. People are busy um, following his Instagram page. People are busy, dropping comments, watching his Snapchat and all those stuff. So Nigerians are part of the people that encourage Bobrisky to get to where he is today. And now they're still the one coming up to protest. Like, I really understand why they are coming up to protest, and this is because so many Nigerian youth have also come up to want to be like him. I'm going to be displaying some pictures of those people who are Bobrisky brand, like people who are trying to be like. Many people are saying if they want to protest against Bobrisky, they should be protesting against Derele. To me, to my own opinion, I see nothing wrong about what Derele is doing. Derele is just a cross dresser and not a cross gender, Bobrisky is a cross dresser and also a cross gender because he have actually come out to the public to say, okay, he was born a male. We all know that Bobrisky was born a male, but he has come out to say, do not dress me as a male, address me as a female. So, and for the fact they really has started doing what he is doing, like being into the entertainment industry and all those stuff. He actually has what he does. He's cross-dressing because of a reason. We all understand this. And Bobrisky is cross-dressing because he wants to cross-gender. And since they really have come to the limelight, doing what he loves doing, his own thing, not so many people have come up to say, oh, I want to be this. They really actually worked hard to be what he is today. But Bobrisky, came to the limelight, like what I said before, just because, people are the one busy promoting Bobrisky. Like, he have thousands and thousands of followers on Instagram, and these people, most of these people actually are Nigerians. So what are we talking about? Well, to me, I think everybody have the right to live. Everybody have the right to be alive. And I think right now in Nigeria, even Bobrisky himself is not really himself. If you see some of his posts on Instagram, it would be like, okay, when he's advertising his Bob Lash, he's going to be like, I've been so busy, guys, but I'm still here, advertising my business. And, as you guys can see this post, you can see that it's like he has been running enter skater himself. He's not really himself. He's not really comfortable doing what he's doing again. But he actually have right to life. That is my own opinion. So what I just simply think is to him it would have just been better to go to a country where this whole stupid thing is legalized. Because Nigeria have been taking this before, but they don't want to take this again. But he have the right to live his life the way he wants to live his life because it is his life. But I really wish Nigerians can come up, especially the youth, if they have the strength and the time to come up to protest against Bobrisky because he's not doing the right thing. I wish and I pray, God strengthen Nigerian youth to also come up to fight against corruption in the country, to fight against the government who are doing the wrong things, to fight against the government who are looting our money. Like, did you guys just see this?
In the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a man single-handedly mismanaged over 100 billion in a nation where we have thousands, hundreds of thousands of graduates roaming the streets. A man mismanaged 100 billion. The same man is cruising on the street of Abuja with bulletproof cars. What is the future of Nigerian nation?
The clips you just watched is talking about a particular person in politics, but there's so many politicians who are doing this same thing this man is doing, and they're walking freely in the street of Lagos, walking freely in the street of Abuja, walking freely in the street of Nigeria, traveling from one part of Africa to the other, traveling from one part of Africa to Europe and all over the world without stress. And now all Nigerian youth can do is to come up to fight against Bobrisky. Okay, I'm not here to support what Bobrisky is doing. I'm not here to say, okay, he should continue with what he's doing. But I'm just here to say, if Nigerian youth can come up like that, like the kind of strength they have to come up to start, protesting against him, to start signing petition against him, I wish Nigerians can actually come up, to fight for the country. I wish Nigeria can actually come up, to fight for what is rightfully theirs. And we're going to have, a better place. Nobody's going to be risking their life in the Mediterranean Sea to come to Europe. Nobody's going to be, doing a sort of shit to get to the limelight, to get popular, to get money and all this stuff. Because if Nigeria was to be a better place in the first place, I am sure Bobrisky himself will not decide to be what he is today. It's so difficult, really. I am a lady born and brought up in Nigeria. I know how it is. I know the struggle is real. It's not easy. It's not easy. Even when you say, okay, I want to go into business, so many people are doing this same business you are doing. It takes the grace of God. Like, it takes time. It takes really, really stress to get to the limelight, because so many popular people are doing this. It's just, imagine yourself doing a cream business when so many popular Nigerian actresses are into this business. Imagine yourself doing clothing business when so many popular people are doing this business, advertising their business all over the whole place, and having millions and millions of customers, and you just come up and say, oh, I want to do this business. Sometimes if you don't have the fear of God in your heart, really, I say this to you, when you don't have the fear of God in your heart, you might want to say, okay, let me just do what other people are doing and get to the limelight. So to round up this video, I'm gonna be saying or let me just put it this way, this is a disclaimer. I'm not here to support what Bobrisky is doing, but I'm just here to speak my own opinion. I think it's just better he just go somewhere else, like go to another country where this kind of thing is legalized, and stay there and leave Nigeria for we Nigerians. Because Nigerians really wouldn't take this shit no more. So that's all for today's video. I would like to know what you guys think about this. Drop a comment in the comment section. If you're not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't watch my video and go without subscribing. Subscribe, because I have more video coming soon. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.